Elyse DeLucci Show, episode 62. How are you doing? It's raining here right now. Well, it's just, it's like rainy and cold and damp. And like, is it really May? Is it really May? And by the way, I'm a little late recording this one. It's May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. I don't have plans, of course. Why would I ever have plans? I don't know about you. I said to my boyfriend, do you think you could, take me out for a margarita or something? I mean, it's a holiday. It's a holiday. Anyway, fact of the day. There are inventions that have been inspired by dreams. I don't know if you know this. This was shocking to me when I read this. Google was inspired by a dream. The sewing machine was inspired by a dream. But Google, specifically Larry Page, co-founder of Google, he was at Stanford in the 90s. He was a 22-year-old kid, and he had a dream that he downloaded the entire web, but just kept the links. So he downloaded the entire internet, just kept the links. And when he woke up from his dream, he grabbed a pen, he wrote down the algorithm, which he thought that could make happen, and he used this algorithm to create the web search engine, now commonly known as Google. Is that not crazy? So let me tell you something. If you're dreaming that your boyfriend or your husband is cheating on you, you might be onto something, okay? Oh my God, how many times have you had a dream, right? And you wake up and you think it's true. I have dreams. Semi-often. I'm not one of these people that wake up and have these vivid dreams. In stand-up, though, we say, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is grab a pen and write anything down, sort of have a stream of consciousness, journal sort of thing, and that obviously could come from things that popped up in your dreams. I don't do that. I should do it. I should do it. You know what drives me crazy? Speaking of, I hate when people say, I'm going to sleep on it. The other day I had an argument with my boyfriend. I can't remember what it was about. It was something stupid. But he's like, okay, Elyse. He's like, I know you're upset. I just think you should sleep on it. And I'm just like, I hate that expression. I don't want to sleep on it. I want to go to war right now. That's it. Knock 'em, sock 'em, bop. It's right now. This is what I want to do. I'm not sleeping. Where am I? I'm just sleeping right now. At 6 p.m. on a Tuesday night, I'm sleeping nowhere. I mean, but honestly, it's like, sleep on it. By the way, people say that if you sleep, it helps organize your mind, it processes information, it helps organize your memories, it helps download all the information of the day, helps you solve problems, and apparently, this period of unconscious thought, having this stretch, 6, 8, 10, if you're lucky, 14 hours of sleep, having a period of unconscious thought helps your mind sort of do a reset mode, right? But Harvard Business School, because of course, says, I'm like a gnat. It's like, he's like, sleep on it. I'm like on Google, I'm like, and yeah, I'm not going to do that. Actually, Harvard Business School says that, you shouldn't sleep. But no, the Harvard Business Review, I was reading, they have this study that says that sleep actually doesn't always lead to better decisions. And they said in the study, there was, there's studies for everything, as you know. I mean, you find one study that proves your point, the other study says something totally different. But in this specific article, it says that they did a few studies, and one of the studies shown that if you sleep on things, you remember more negative things about a situation or an occurrence than you would in the moment. But then, of course, the same study contradicts itself and said sometimes some people in the study said that if you have a decision and you sleep on it, they feel better than the next day because they've had their brain had time to process the information. It created that clean slate. They felt like they had a fresh start. Whatever. All I know, what I do know? I know stress impairs your sleep, okay? I know that, obviously. If you're stressed out, you're not having good night's sleeps. And that's the worst. That's the worst. And I think a lot of us had that this past year, stress, making decisions, homeschooling kids. Where are you going? You're making less money at work. Did you lose your job? Are you sick? Did somebody pass away from this virus? Obviously. And then you can't get your sleep. And then you're just making bad decisions all over the board. Anyway. Let me tell you something. I am dying right now because I just read about the coffee creamer. Okay, I've told you a few episodes ago, maybe, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 episodes ago, I went through this phase of where I'd get up and every day and I'd get this Starbucks, white chocolate mocha coffee, dessert coffee. And, it was all cute for a minute because it tasted delicious, still tastes delicious. But, and then at the end of the month, I had a $500 Starbucks bill I couldn't even deal. And obviously I gained 10 pounds. So then I'm like, I'm going to buy my own coffee pot, make my coffee. So that's what I've been doing. And I found the Coffee Mate, Nestle Coffee Mate, French vanilla creamer that I love. And I bought it in sugar-free because I was like, not to have sugar. And I know better. I know that if you replace junky sugar, sweet stuff with fake artificial sugar, that doesn't do you any good. I know that. Of course I know that. I've had 2 kids and I lost all the baby weight after both kids. Of course I know how to maintain my body, but I wanted something sweet. I wanted the coffee. I thought, let me just be irresponsible for a little bit and get the sugar-free version. Let me tell you something, okay? I have weight that I cannot lose and I don't understand why. And I'm looking at everything I'm eating. I drink 80 ounces of water a day. I eat salads or I'm doing intermittent fasting. The weight's there. I look at the back of the label on the Coffee Mate sugar, and it's like second ingredient, which I didn't even look. This is just, when you're just crazy, when you just have you're all go, like school with the kids and the work and everything, you all go and all the responsibilities and who needs what. Second ingredient, first ingredient, water. Second ingredient, corn syrup. And it's like cheese and rice, of course. The second ingredient is corn syrup, and the corn syrup is creating a whole new layer of fat on my ass, and I am just disgusted. I bought, the Gap had a 40% off sale the other day, and of course, I love when the Gap has that sale, and I bought the Gap mid-rise jeggings, so cool. They fit great, by the way. It's not part of my product of the week, but they're mid-rise jeggings. They're stretchy, and they're super cute, and I got this pair with little rips in them, and and I bought them in my regular size in the Gap, which my size always fluctuates. But the Gap is with the coupon. It's cheap enough for me to have a size 4, 6, 8, 10 sort of deal. As one does, as some women do. So here I am, with my size 8s, and I'm like, why the hell do I have love handles? These are jeggings. They are full stretch. I'm on the bigger end of my jean inventory. What's going on here? And I'm like, I can't pinpoint it. I'm having salads. I'm drinking 80 ounces of water. I'm having no cheese and chocolate and pretzels in the evening. What's going on? And then I notice high fructose corn syrup every day. And let me tell you how disgusting. I have been having a couple, 2, 3 cups of coffee a day with the Coffee Mate. I'm probably putting more than the, tablespoon or 2. Next thing I know, I'm going through a bottle of sugar-free Coffee Mate creamer once a week. We got the French vanilla. I got it on rotate on Amazon Prime, subscribe order. Oh my God, I'm so sick to my stomach. I'm so sick. So, got to cut that shit out. I mean, really, can nothing be good? Can't we get a little bit of enjoyment as we get older? Can't we just have a little bit of morsel of something? I mean, drinking the sugar-free Coffee Mate creamer, I thought it was better than taking a scoop of vanilla ice cream and putting in my coffee in the morning. I knew it was better than that, but maybe it wasn't because the ice cream was pure. I'm so disgusted with myself. I've just given up. Just given up. Goes to show that money doesn't bring happiness. Bill and Melinda Gates, axe. My God, a $130 billion divorce. Can you imagine that? $130 billion. Forget 130 million. Forget 30 million. Forget 10 million. Oh, God. He founded Microsoft in 1975. He's the 4th richest man in the world. The net worth, $130 billion bucks. And by the way, some smart board. She was the you know how they met? She was 24 years old. She was the marketing manager at Microsoft. He was the 31. Bill Gates was the then 31-year-old CEO. And then the rest was history. Apparently, they're still going to work on the Gates Foundation together and all that kind of stuff. But just goes to show that no matter how much money you have, it doesn't buy happiness, people, right? Doesn't buy happiness. I mean, we saw that with Jeff Bezos. But, so many people have financial strains in their marriage or in their relationship, and they think, wow, once this stops, then everything's going to be good. Is it really? They say once you get over $70,000 or $75,000 a year, which is, I don't know who created that number, but once you get over that number, it doesn't matter how much money you make on top of that. You're still going to be, your happiness quotient stays the same. $75,000, $70,000 basically provide you the basics in life: food, shelter, clothes, whatever. Those people clearly don't live in Manhattan, but that's fine. That's fine. Or California. Or maybe any other big metropolitan city, but that's okay. No, but listen, we all could live on less, right? Can we not live on less? We can live on less. Let me tell you something. When I got divorced, okay, I cut out so many expenses. I just went through all of my shit. I was ruthless. I said, okay, cable, let me look at my cable. First of all, I don't even need cable, but I have it because I'm not a cord cutter yet. I'm not a cord never, okay, and I'm not a cord cutter, but I went through and I was like, HBO, don't need it, as I'm about to tell you about this new show I watched on HBO, so brace yourself, HBO, don't need it, all stars, all these stupid channels, don't. If I see that there's a show out, and I will sometimes rebuy the channel, but I cut through all of my expenses, everything, all the stupid stuff I bought, even shampoo. I was buying Kerastase. I love Kerastase shampoo and conditioner. There's this one the bottle is a mint green bottle. It has sort of a darker green cap. The shampoo is delicious. I don't know, the conditioner and shampoo, it's like made with unicorn juice or something. It's a beautiful thing. I would wash my hair, blow out my hair. It looked salon worthy. I'm buying the shampoo and conditioner all throughout my 20s because, of course, I thought I was a big shot, I'm like, oh, yeah, Mom, buying $40 shampoo. So how funny does that change when all of a sudden you're on your own with two kids? Next thing I know, I'm on VO5. I'm squatting down in CVS at the bottom aisle, picking off the dusty VO5s, Mango Breeze version. Dusty, nobody wants to buy them. I'm like, 79-cent shampoo and conditioner, sign my ass up. I actually upgraded recently to Suave. It's good. Rosemary mint. It's not a bad scent. There's another one too, Moroccan oil. Ooh, so good. But I cut out all the expenses. So I don't know how much I live on right now. I mean, what I need, but I don't buy the things. Cheerios. My kids like Cheerios. I buy store brand. Big deal. So I 75,000. I don't know. Maybe I do live on that. I really have no idea. But what I can say is, there's a lot of girlfriends that I have, and I'm sure you have, right, that are like, I just want to meet a rich guy because then I'm going to be happy. And, no, you're not. You should just ask Melinda Gates, because you want to know what happens when you date somebody with a ton of money like that. They're also so goddamn busy. They don't even have time for your ass, okay? That's number one thing. And I'm sorry, emotional needs, I think, in a lot of cases, come at a higher priority level than how much money you have in your bank. It's just my thought. On the HBO note, I rebought HBO. I mean, I know I'm a walking contradiction. Listen, I'm desperate for good shows. Okay, I'm desperate for good shows because other things are just not working out for me. The other day, I tried to go to the diner. One of my favorite diners on the Upper East Side, Gracie Muse. It's on First Avenue and 81st Street or 80th Street. I used to live over there. It was where I had my first daughter. I was living right around the corner. And I have so many amazing memories from this place. I would go to Gracie Muse Diner, 9 months pregnant, sit down, order everything on the menu, take a few bites of each, pack everything up, take it home. I would stare at the cheesecake in the little glass spinny thing and cry until they gave me a free piece. I mean, I was pathetic when I was pregnant. But so I went there the other day, and they're closed down. And and I'm just dying. I was dying. I said, oh, my God, my favorite diner. And it's funny. I don't know if this has been happening to you, but it's like, I'm becoming so desensitized to things closed or just not working out during this tough time. And, it's like, so I get dressed, I'm all excited. I get my walking shoes on. I go to the diner. I'm like, this is going to be great. I'm going to get a tuna on rye, some delicious curly fries, a little honey mustard, seltzer, ice cold in the can, bendy straw. Oh, yeah, baby. Mommy's night out. As I'm walking towards the diner, I look and I'm like, oh, my God. There's wooden boards all over the window. Great. And I literally just turned around and walked away. I almost didn't have any emotional reaction in that moment. It was like, whoop, yep, another one bites the dust. And and then of course when I was walking home, I was upset. And I was like, is this really closed? Is it closed? I actually think it's only being renovated. But it's just that initial feeling of, normally I'd be like, no. But I was like, okay, right, fine. yet another thing that doesn't work out. Anyway, like I felt like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, you know? Oh, well. You know, chronic depression. I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So anyway, you know, those things and just some things like that just not working out. So I'm desperate to find the shows, right? So someone told me about this new show on HBO. It's so good. It's so good. It's called Mayor of Easttown. Mayor of Easttown. Look it up. You're going to love it. If we like the same things, which I think a lot of you do, I think we all like around the same things. Mayor of Easttown, it's Kate Blanchett is in it. It takes place in Pennsylvania. I think Pittsburgh or maybe outside Philly or something. But she's a detective, and it's a murder mystery kind of show, and it's so good. It's so good. And there's now 3 episodes. So of course I watched I found it when there was only 2 episodes. I watched the first 2. I just watched the third one. It's on HBO's Sunday at 10 p.m. Little late, but you can obviously rewatch it on demand. Kate Blanchett's performance is great. There's other actors in it too that I don't know their names, but it's about the murder of a girl and then a murder of somebody else, and it's very layered, and it's sort of about also mayor of this place in Pennsylvania, Easttown. She's a detective. She's divorced. She has kids, and you know, it's like, and she's trying to find herself, plus keep herself afloat with all life's pressures, and you know, it's just a really it's a little dark actually. It feels a little dark, the whole show, but it's relatable. It's layered and it's relatable, and while it might not be my life, right? I really relate to the Kate Blanchett character just in sort of just the daily grind in and out. And also, does she try to work on her love life? Does she try to find her career life? It's just a good show. Mayor of Easttown, I recommend it. The other thing I watched that's also so good on Amazon, the Kutchers documentary. Welcome to Kutchers. Do you know Kutchers? Kutchers was a Jewish resort, big, famous Jewish resort in the Catskills in New York, and Monticello, New York, the Borscht Belt. And it's just a really cool documentary if you want to go back in time. And the Kutchers Resort, it was a famous place where, you know, a lot of Jewish people, not Gentile people went too, but a lot of the Jews, you know, they immigrated to Manhattan, Lower East Side, New York, and then, you know, in the dog days of summer, they wanted to get out of New York and they wanted to go somewhere and have fun and family fun and feel the breeze and pool and do activities. And obviously everybody went up to the Catskills then throughout the 1920s and 1960s. And it was a super popular vacation spot. And there was other resorts and places too. There was an Irish section of the Catskills and a Jewish. But Welcome to Kutchers, the documentary, talks all about the resort, talks about what the Catskills was like in the heyday. And then the documentary changes like mid to 3/4 way through, and it starts to talk about how the Catskills got, it was sort of almost, was starting to become abandoned. And, because of, surprisingly, which I didn't know, air travel and air conditioning is what took the Catskills down. So if you're from New York, you obviously know the Catskills. If you're not from New York, Catskills, a big pump-in vacation place back in the day. And then obviously now if you go up there, it's all depressed. There's still resorts and stuff. There are people trying to revive it. But the reason why the Catskills doesn't really exist anymore in terms of these big, fun, honky-tonk family resorts is because air travel. People were able to go anywhere on the airplane easily. You could go to the Bahamas. You could go to the other part of the world for just a few $100s or something. Why would you then go drive, to the Catskills, to the mountains, when you can go somewhere more exotic with a beach and a pool and all that? And then the other thing was air conditioning. So when people would go up to the Catskills, they didn't actually have air conditioning in their houses. So they would go up there for cooler air and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, the Jews on the Lower East Side, they would all go up to Catskills, have a great time. I mean, my grandmother has stories from the Catskills, and and so many people I know. And this documentary, it's just like going back in time, and it's nice. It's really nice if you like that kind of thing. Oh, and if you watch Mrs. Maisel, by the way, if you watch Mrs. Maisel, you see her. I don't know if they're at Kutchers in the show on Maisel, or if they're at Grossinger's, one of those resorts, but. This is watching the real deal. So it was great. This weekend though, I had a nice weekend. I went on Sunday. I took the girls to the Natural History Museum. that was so fun. They always love to go there, and we would, we see the dinosaurs and the whole bit. And then on Saturday, I took them to the High Line downtown, and the High Line is that park that's built on the elevated train on the west side. And after the park at the High Line, I took them for lunch. We had lunch at the Bus Stop Cafe, which if you go to the High Line in Manhattan and you want to go somewhere to eat after there, and you want to go to a dinery sort of place, because clearly that's my thing. You don't want to spend a fortune. The Bus Stop Cafe, it's on Hudson Street, and it's cute. It's really cute. I took them there. There's another diner too around there called Hector's, but Bus Stop Cafe is cute. They have more stuff, more options on the menu. I used to live over there. I used to live on 14th and 9th. So that neighborhood, that was my first apartment. That neighborhood's always sort of special to me. But we had a great time, It's like so many people that I know, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but like the weekends come and maybe they're going to Costco or they're going to Home Goods and they're doing the shopping rounds. And look, I just never did that kind of stuff with my kids. I did that growing up. My mother took us to Costco on the weekends for 2 o'clock stack time, but I don't know, I don't know if it's because it's more difficult to get to stores in the city and stuff. You got to take the schlep, the train, the bus, the boat, or drive. You get to drive out of the city. I don't know if it's more difficult, but I've had my children in the city. I continue to raise my kids in the city. And when the weekends come around, I just don't want to go to stores. I don't want to shop. I don't want to do the schlepping. Maybe it's a sign of the times also. I get my stuff delivered, but I just don't want to drag them around. I want them to have fun. So, the High Line, it was a little boring for them, to be honest. They had a nice time, but they were like, "Ma, why are we walking? We're just walking, Ma. Why are we walking?" That's not how my kids talk. You know that. They're like, "Mommy, why are we walking so far, Mommy?" But it's nice. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do. I have a couple of big shows coming up. I'm really excited. I don't know if I mentioned on the last podcast. I can't remember, but May 15th, Saturday night, I'm going to be at the New Jersey, the Morristown, I think they call it Moisey Pack or Moisey Pack. I don't know. The Morristown, New Jersey Performing Arts Center. And by the way, if you can't go to that show and you want to watch that show, you can watch it online. You can buy tickets online. I don't know how much the tickets are. I hope the tickets are like $5. I don't know, but you can buy tickets online. You go to, it's on Moisey. I'm looking at, it's Mayo Pack. But anyway, if you go, hold on, let me get you the URL. If you go to, I think it's mayopack.com, Morristown, New Jersey Performing Arts Center, Saturday, May 15th. The show it's Mike Marino's show. He's on tour. This Real Italians, a comedy tour. And he asked me to be a part of it. And I'm so happy. I'm so honored. He's such a great comic. But anyway, if you can't be in New Jersey and you want to watch online, you can. And let me be honest with you. I mean, say, you could watch it online. It makes me nervous because, before pandemic, I was on stage all the time. I haven't been going on stage a lot. So you get you get spooked. There's it's like spooked. So if you're there in person, I'm so excited. I can't wait to perform. I hope I'm going to be great. And obviously if you're watching online, same thing. But what I can say is I know Mike, he's just a killer because, this is just what he's been doing for 30 years. But if you want to watch, you could definitely do that. And then I'm going to be in Long Island, at Long Island in the Governor's Brokerage. I think is the biggest club in Long Island. On the May 22nd, May 20th, I'm going to be at an Italian restaurant, Calandra's. So lots of really good stuff going on in that department. So I'm really excited. I have an update for you. A few weeks ago, I talked about this eyeliner. Maybe it was last week, but let me get the name. Hold on. Let me open the name. I don't like to spend my money on expensive makeup. Although foundation, I buy expensive. I buy Makeup Forever. But I wanted an eyeliner. I talked about it a few weeks ago. I wanted a pencil eyeliner that I can put underneath my lashes or in the corners, not necessarily to make smoky eye. I just didn't want something that's going to run and smudge throughout the day. So someone recommended an eyeliner, the NYX eyeliner. And by the way, I have some of their lip liners, and I'm not like the biggest fan. I prefer Milani, as I always talk about Milani, but NYX waterproof retractable eyeliner. That's what it is. I literally, as I'm saying this to you, I'm opening the link. It's NYX Professional Makeup Mechanical Eyeliner. I bought the black one. I just bought one. It's $3.99. It is so good. I put it on under my lash line halfway. I don't do my full lash because I don't need to walk around looking like Elvira. Did not run. It didn't run. Didn't smudge. I'm buying it. It comes in other colors, by the way. 2, 4, 6, 8 right here. I'm looking. It comes in like 10 colors. It comes in blue. I love blue eyeliner. It comes in purple. It comes in gold. I would never wear gold. But that's my update there. And on product of the week, I got while I'm here. Bodysuits, Mangopop bodysuit. Found it on Amazon. Long sleeve. I got the long sleeve because you know what? I got the chubby arms, the upper arms. I can't deal with that. We're going to talk about that in a second, even though this is out of order because I usually do product at the end. But I'm doing these shows, right? I'm doing the shows, and I need clothes to wear on stage. Not a full clothes, not like a full wardrobe. I mean, look, it's not my show. It's Mike Marino's show. He's the star. If I was the star of this show, I'm going to wear a sequin pantsuit. That's what I want to wear. I want to wear sequins. I want to wear pants. I probably want to wear flats because I want to be comfortable. Maybe a wedge because I like to look a little elongated. But but it's not my show. And also, I can't be ridiculous. Come on. I've been doing stand-up for 4 years. I'm not a pro. When I'm a pro comic, then I'll be, doing the Joan Rivers thing with the marabou fur and the whole thing. But I'm wearing jeans. I'll wear jeans and a top, tucked in. I'll probably wear some sort of jacket or zip-up thing and a heel. Well, the wedge, the espadrille wedge. The one I told you about last week, the one for $30 on Amazon, which, by the way, my leopard ones arrived. Gorgeous. White Mountain. Okay. Listen to the past episode if you want to know which one it was. Anyway, so I'm like, I need a top. I want to wear a top. I want to wear like a top and a color. I always wear black, but that's because black is like slimming. So I'm like, let me try to find something fitted and cute. Go on Amazon, Googling, turn the whole thing inside out. Found Mangopop, this brand, bodysuit, $17. It comes in like 13 colors. I got 2 of the bodysuits. I bought 2 of the bodysuits. One because I wanted to try a medium and a large. I got a V-neck one and also a square neck bodysuit. By the way, the large is actually too big, which makes me very happy. The medium fits. But yeah, that's my product of the week. I know I don't sound like I'm excited about this product. I am. You know what? I'm more disgusted about how my arms look because, well, let me say. Check out the Mangopop bodysuit. Let me know what you think. If you know, and it by the way, it's cotton, it's spandex. The snaps are good. I think it's like 2 snaps. What I like about it is it has a lot of different necklines: scoop, square, V, regular, crew, whatever. I like that it's $17. I think that's a good price. I love that it has stretch. I can't do things without stretch these days. Check it out. Now, I called my plastic surgeon. I know how that sounds. I know how that sentence sounds. I have a plastic surgeon. What am I supposed to do? I had a baby. I got like one boob that was bigger than the other one. I had to get my situation fixed. I had to get it fixed. And I talked about this in the past, but I called my plastic surgeon and I said to him, listen, Dr. Levine, I said, I can't deal with my upper arms. Okay. I feel that I am thin and whatever. And I never grew up with I don't have body dysmorphia. I never grew up feeling weight anything. I don't care. My mother was always concerned with her weight, not me. I could care less. I was always thin growing up. It was never something that fazed me. But as you get older, your body changes. And in my family, we have the chubby arm, the chubby fat arm, the bingo wing. You're at bingo. I won. The arms flapping in the wind. Yeah, well, we have that, okay? And so, genetic trait. If I was heavier, obviously, the bingo wing would be more prominent. But, I'm the size I am. But I don't like it. I can't because when I'm looking at myself in a sleeveless top or something from behind, the arm, if I'm looking in the mirror and I'm the rear view, my arms, I just feel like it puffs out. I can't deal with it. Now, of course I could do exercise. I could, but then I'm just going to have a little less fat and muscle. But because I'm lazy, I call the plastic surgeon. I'm like, Dr. Levine, like, can you do something about this for me? And he's like, I can, but it's not good. You're going to get the whole zipper arm. You're going to get the zipper arm, Elyse. You know, if you want to get liposuction on your upper arm, you're going to have a scar for life. And as I've told you, I think in the past, I have this, I'm very sensitive. My skin's very sensitive, scarry skin. My scars don't go away easily at all. No matter what Mederma, scar, tissue cream I use, nothing goes away. I have to get like the laser from the doctor to help me get the scars to lessen, and even that doesn't really work. So I'm not getting the upper arm lipo. I want it though. I want it. If you got it, I'm curious to know how it worked out for you. But God, I was looking. The reason why I found the Mangopop bodysuits and the reason for my shows, obviously. But is also, I like to cover my arms. I don't care I could care less if it's 190 degrees outside. You will not see me on stage in a sleeveless top ever, because I did a few times, but when I say on stage, I mean like on stage at a show. If I'm performing like at a local show and there's 2 people in the audience, or I'm just like AK practicing, I'll probably wear a tank top because I'm dying of heat stroke. But if I'm in a big place, I'm not wearing a tank top. I don't care. I do not care. I don't want these arms. I don't want this marm showing. The mom arm. I don't want the marm showing. So if you know of any fitted, cute, long sleeve things with shirts you could tuck in or do whatever, let me know. I'm always looking. I love a 3/4 sleeve. I love a 3/4. I can't find that much. I love it. I can't deal with cap sleeves. Oh my God. Cap sleeves were invented by the devil. I mean, who how dare you? Walking around with a cap sleeve. This is for babies. This is for babies. The little cap sleeve. All it does is accentuate your wideness, accentuates the width of your upper body, accentuates the fat arm. Oh no, not for me. Not for me. Anyway, I think that's probably it. I'm gonna move I want to say I'm gonna for the next couple of weeks, because I have a bunch of shows going on, and I'm just figuring a few things out. One of them being how I could video this damn thing. I'm going to be doing 1 show a week, 1 podcast a week. I apologize. I love doing 2, and I want to do 2, but I need to take care of, obviously, rehearsing for my shows and figuring how I could tape it. I got a guy. He helps me with the audio a little bit for this podcast, and he had some good ideas for videoing. But it's a whole thing. He's like, you got to get a camera and a thing. I said, I'm not getting a camera and a thing. I said, I kid toys all over the place. I said, I just want to video it because I'm very expressive, and I want to feel like I have more of a connection with the listeners, and I want them to see me. And I mean, I'd like to see them too, but I mean, that's like never happening. So I said, I want to just do it on my computer. God damn it. So I'm working on that, but I'm going to go to one podcast a week, but we'll go back to 2 soon. Anyway, that is all I have for today for the Elyse DeLucci Show. I as always, appreciate you listening. If you want to watch the May 15th show, I would love it. Again, shoot, let me just tell you. So I got this email from TikTok, and I thought that they were going to ban me. They didn't ban me yet, thank God. But I have been asking for people's email addresses, like follow me on Instagram, send me your email address. I'm redoing my website right now, and I'm going to have an email list that I put together. I already have a ton of emails, but I'm going to, if you want to send me your email, I'm not going to spam you or anything. I'm not emailing you every week. I'm literally just going to probably send a once a month newsletter with just a show schedule, maybe a couple funny memes or maybe some products that I found, that I can't resist or something like that, but nothing, no sharing of emails, no nothing of that whatsoever. So let me know. Follow me on Instagram at Elyse DeLucci. I don't think TikTok's taking me down. I think it was just a little bit of a fluke. And thank God. Because it's become my TV. It's like my TV on the go. I love it. Anyway, that's all for today's episode of the Elyse DeLucci Show. As always, I thank you for listening. If you want to leave me a review in the Apple Podcast Store, please tell your friends about the podcast. It's a big thing. It's a big fun girl thing. We're going to be taking this podcast also on the road one of these days. After I get through my shows with Mike in the next couple of months, I'm going to be doing, the tour. The Elyse DeLucci Show tour. Few cities. We'll have a great time. Thank you, as always, for listening. And always, TikTok, Instagram, DM me. We'll talk. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh my God. I didn't do my quote of the day, which is such a good one. Thomas Edison. I failed my way to success. I failed my way to success. How many failures have you had until you actually hit some gold nuggets? Oh, I know a lot of them. Thank you. I know a lot of them. Failed my way to success. Thomas Edison. Love ya. Ciao, babies.